YouTube, it's Kayla. So today I'll be doing a Princess Peach cosplay. So the palettes I'll be using is this Profusion palette. We're just going to be using the shimmer in this palette. I might mix some more, and then also another Profusion palette. You can use any palette, honestly, that has hot pink, a soft pink, and you'll need a glitter. So I do have my base on and snapped. I just have to do some highlighter. Obviously some eyeliner, mascara, and that's it. I already have my blush, foundation, setting powder, etc, etc. I did my eyebrows. So let's get started. Oh, this palette doesn't have a mirror, so I have to do this in my lap. So, we're going to be going in with this hot pink shade. It's been a while since I've done one of these tutorials, so if you're new to the channel, hi, my name's Kayla. I love makeup and shopping. That's a little rundown for you. And you can find other girliness on the channel. If you like hair care, skin care, you can see the products that I buy, the shopping hauls, unboxing stuff, and more. So, I just decided to jump into the eye makeup part because that's what many of y'all want. You know, let's get to the nitty gritty of things. There's really no certain base you need for Princess Peach because she's just a digital human. So your base can be whatever you want. Your eyebrows can be whatever you want. And regardless, a princess can look whatever she wants to be. So, that's that. Oh my, okay, I thought I just scratched my foundation, but we're good. So yeah, just carry on with the hot pink. Okay, same palette, Mirage, I think that's what it's called, Mirage. So, we're gonna go to the shade above it, this little light soft pink shade with a small fluffy brush. We're gonna tap the excess off, and then we're just gonna go in our inner corner and just kind of have fun with it. Like that. Kind of just diffuse it outwards. Bring it out, have fun. And then we're going to take it and then just go across. We're going to be going back into some eyeshadow shades because that's how blending works. I'll try to make this as simple and as straight and point to it. Yeah. We will definitely be going back in the hot pink just to kind of bring out some things, but we're just going to leave this part soft so it won't be too intense. Now we're going to be taking a different palette and I'm going to go with this cream, same brush, cream shade. That is called Slippers. And our same spots too. Just to kind of brighten up that spot. Just stick to this area right here. We're not going to take it over there. We're just getting this part done and ready. Oops, I kind of dragged it on over there. It's okay. Hopefully y'all can see things because I'm famous for doing that and covering up my face. So that's why I try to move the mirror accordingly because my coordination kind of sucks, which that's okay. Okay. That's that. Shoot. Okay, sorry. Okay, so back to the beginning. Our hot pink shade, we're gonna go back in. Get your mirror that I almost left behind. And then we're just gonna pack it right on our lid. Make sure you tap off that excess. Then kind of lightly buff it out. If it interferes with the light part, that's okay because we're going to add some shimmer and shine to that, so no biggie. Kind of go outwards with it like that. And then we are going to take our light brush. You know what? We're doing it right now, this instant. Okay, so go in with your lighter shade brush and then just kind of go out with it. Here's some hairs are in the way. Also, I need to style this wig. Obviously, I need to get the Princess Peach dress on. And then we have a special little guest. That's going to be Mario. Okay, so. And then carry on to the other side, as you please. So, now going into our second palette. And the glittery part that I mentioned way earlier. I must have literally loved this shade. I don't really touch this palette like I used to. But anyways, we're going to go in with that shimmer shade that I really loved apparently back then. So, look at that. Look at that. So look at that. And since my claws are kind of long, I'm probably going to have to go in with a brush. But I like to use my hands because, yeah, I can. I'm making weird faces. And yeah, I'm going to have to highlight my inner corner, brow bone, my nose, my cheekbones, etc., because I forgot. Princess Peach has to be looking, we want her looking glamorous. At least for me, so do as you wish. I'll be right back to apply more with a brush. For convenience purposes, it's literally just going to be the light brush because we're not using her no more. And that's my rules, so. The brush that we used earlier. And look at that, she's working fine. How about that? Okay, and then honestly, just for funsies, we're gonna go in with this shimmer. So if you have like a white or kind of silverish shimmer, if you want to keep it all pink, by all means, but I want to throw in some silver. So dive in with this silverish if you wish. Just a little bit. Just to kind of mix in with the pink. And then if you want to go in back and forth with silver and pink, do as you please. So then go in with some pink. So now it's like silver and pink. And then also what I sometimes like to do is take like a pink eyeshadow and kind of go lightly over top of that. So, for example, we can take our hot pink and light pink. It's kind of light pink, like a soft blush, whatever pink, but it works. So we're going to dip in hot pink first and then a little bit of blush. So we're going to create like a whole new different like shade. And then we're just going to like plop it on top. If you want it to like be more blended with your eyeshadow, or if you want an intense look, by all means. She's also beautiful. So let me try not to drop stuff like I always do. Because, yeah. So like that. We're going to go in with some highlighter. So we're going to do our inner corners first. And I'm stopping there for the eyeshadow because I think it looks great as is. But if you want to make it more intense with hot pink and glitter, by all means, do so. But I like how there's like a balance of hot pink, light pink, and glitters. So I'm keeping it like that. We're going to take it up to our brow bone. Then our nose. more shimmer right there, but oh well. We love shimmer. And then our cheekbones are gonna be shimmery too. So I'm just gonna be doing a regular winged eyeliner. So if you want, you can follow along. If not, you just have your eyeshadow look just be popping by itself. So I'll be back with some winged eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with some, actually let me not do that just yet. You can use a pencil eyeliner, but I'm just using one of like the roll-up ones. So I'm each just kind of considered a pencil. And I'm going to just be going under my eye. My waterline. So. You can also like kind of take it out like on your skin right there. Carry on. So now with my liquid liner, I'm just gonna do some little lashes drawn. Just like a little few like line strokes. But that's not necessary if you don't want some. By all means, if you do, go for it. And they literally don't have to be perfect, because I'm literally gonna put eyeliner on my bottom lashes, so it's just for filler. But if you want, and if you're not allergic to lash glue, unfortunately I'm allergic to lash glue, so I'm not gonna be having on lashes. I mean, I do own clip-on lashes, but we're just flaunting the natural lashes. This is why I draw on bottom lashes, so yeah. It's literally whatever you want. Okay, so now that our eyes are all snatched up, so I'm missing my mirror, of course. Ooh, please be a mirror inside. Okay, shout out to REM Beauty. Thank you, Ariana Grande, for having a mirror in your makeup. Anywho, you're gonna need some concealer and setting powder. What I'm about to do is gonna look ridiculous, but like, this is how I do my Princess Peach lips. So, I mean, you can just go on with your lipstick and do your usual, but I'm just being extra, so get some concealer out like that. And then just go in like lip gloss, lipstick. Like that. I know it looks ridiculous. Trust the process though. Just make sure your lips are like really covered in concealer. Okay, so now for the messy part, we're gonna go in with some setting powder. I know, it's ridiculous, but this is how I do them. Okay, so next steps, you will need lip liner, lipstick, and then for a pop of something new in funsies, because why not some lip gloss. So first things first, we're gonna outline these things, and my lips are kind of plump to be doing this, but whatever. So you just want to do like a circle because Princess Peach got some circly lips. And we're just outlining. This looks ridiculous, so I'm really sorry. And it's gonna be kind of hard to draw on because we literally just put setting powder on, but like, yeah. So just get some lines somewhat like looking right. So something like that. Now we're gonna add some lipstick on. So if I can get it rolling up the tube. So lipstick. Don't eat it like me. And if you want, you can go in with a brush, but for me, I'm just kind of working with what I got, so. So like that. For the grand finale, we're gonna go in with our lip gloss. Princess Peach, your lips gonna be popping this October holiday season. I've literally never done this before in my entire life. And that's my Princess Peach lips there. So let's get all Princess Peached up. So here is the final look. My dress is literally taking up my whole working space. So here's the Princess Peach look. The eyes and the Princess Peach lips. Let me step back. I think it's kind of a blur. So my crown keeps like tilting, so please forgive me. So this is the Princess Peach look with my yellow hair. Princess Peach and little Mario. With his outfit. And then we can get a close up. And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.